to Aquarius Dragon Tarot. And for today's card of the day, I had all of these cards come out while I was shuffling. So we're going to honor them. And what they told me is that this is about lineage clearing. And without further ado, let's take a moment to breathe with our angels. Thank you for shining the light of clarity and truth with grace and ever more love. And we are going to go, they said like a butterfly, so inside and then out. And you want the top two. Oh, interesting. These are backwards. I don't do backwards, but interesting that it was, interesting. Oh my God, we'll talk about a reset. Oh my gosh, you're the new, so this was about the lineage. And as always, only take what resonates with you, and what doesn't, just allow it to flow through, and it might be a fun story to listen to or an allegory or two. That said, reset, spiritual reset, and entering in a slow and steady pace, because we don't know where we're walking into this time, but we definitely know it's something that's meaningful, because we fought a lot of battles before this moment. It's not the ignorance is bliss kind of fool. It is someone who has fought for their freedom and won their freedom and been reborn out the other side of it. So this sense of renewal, regeneration, and something being a slow and steady ascent. It's not a quick one-nighter. And there's a lot of determination. I love the faces of these cards because you can see so much of the expression. By the way, the noise around me, there's construction. So I believe that the world, I mean, that's kind of the world that we're in, is that the world is under construction. Things are changing. Things are growing. But you somehow have been exploring this beautiful, all the times I've seen this card, I've never noticed, this gorgeous little flower. It looks like it could be a white tulip, a white rose, a white poppy. Is there such a thing? Whatever this beautiful blossom is that's in your hand. And also you can see on this tunic that this person is wearing, there's also what sort of feels like stars or a reflection of the sun. Could be almost like sunflowers, but painted. Every single one is different, like stars in the firmament. That the daily star is you. You are showing up as the daily star. And where you are aiming for and grounding yourself in is something that's very knightly, in that it's very virtuous. It is a mission. You're on a mission. So this isn't like, oh, I'm gonna slough off the mortal coil kind of fool. This is the fool that says, I know what my mission is now, and I am going to get there. I have no doubts anymore. The doubts have been cleared. So whatever was going on that felt like it was, and interesting that I had to clear my voice, and I was saying, it's being cleared. It's being cleared. And maybe it was something that you needed to express. And they're saying, go double. Oh my God, yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, well, Four of Wands, happiness. We get lots of happiness cards. I love it. I mean, I love all the cards. Let's be real. But there are some that are just affirmations. And what I sense and see is that this isn't just like, I mean, not that any kind of happiness is trite, but this is something that you are earning on your own. And that's what you wanted. And there was a misjudgment that's being realigned in this moment because you're daring to walk through and allowing yourself to be free. And guess what? You're being caught in that freedom. The resources are here. The people are here. The resources are here. They're all within you. And I feel like all these beautiful little flowerlets that are on the tunic, they are what become this blossoming. And the number 4 is about being surrounded by angels, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, the four corners, north, south, east, west. Finding that sense of grounding and a base that feels like a foundation of love and truth, integrity, and being of service. You're like, yay, and they're like waiting for you. They were waiting for you the whole time. Now you just know where to carry yourself, and look what you bring. You bring, I feel like this is like a new species you're carrying into this realm, and this new species is you. And it's you, and I find these two cards really interesting too, that they feel so aligned. Look at the color palettes. Can't make this stuff up. And we have the number 20, which equals the number 4. So you have a double 4, but this coming in the form of 20, which is about, first of all, Aquarian energy because of the number 2. 20 is also about leveling up with thoughts that lift you. As I took a little hair off of this, thoughts that lift you. Like that. Not things that's not judgment. Judgment, sound judgment, telling you what feels true and what doesn't resonate with you, that's not a bad thing, especially when you're on a journey as you are as a knight. Sometimes your chalice becomes what you make music with. And that music is resonating for so many others. And you might be making music or speaking. I feel like so much is about the voice and the throat and sharing and shining. And it may not be necessarily the easiest thing. Like you see their face. It's not that they're sad, but their intent. There's an intentionality. And those who need to receive, they will receive in abundance. And the miscast judgment, the misplaced judgment just doesn't have a place at this table. No seats at this table for that energy. Yes, look at us, Ace of, oh my gosh, and we have 8 of Wands and Ace of Cups. Well, look how quickly things are happening. And we're going from a 4 to a 20 to an 8. So this is a 4. Well, I'm calling it a 4 because it's when you have the double X, to me, that feels like a 4. So that's why I'm calling it a 4. Although yes, technically this is the number 2. And even in that stance, 2, we are going from 2 to 4 to 8. That is amazing. You are growing in increments, my friend, on such a profound level. And things are happening way more quickly. And it's like this work is what's paying off for you and helping guide you to where you are destined to be, because you're meant to live in this realm of prosperity, of abundance, of true abundance that can never be taken from you. Because you're like, what? You take one? I have more on the way, more growing, more in the back. I've got more. Because my source is God, and God, spirit, source is always present, always giving, always abundant. And I know that my dreams are destined to be, oh my gosh, and look, the chalice, stop. This chalice theme, this is kind of amazing, right? You can see how magical cards are, and your readings are so profound. It's such a joy. Look at this, Ace of Cups, going from Knight of Cups to Judgment to Ace of Cups. So cups, chalice that you're using in so many different ways, and look what it's giving back to you. You are carrying this chalice through to allow it to come from source, which is what we were saying. My source is source, and my source is abundant, always. And my feelings of abundance are my greatest truth that I can share with those around me. And what I have in abundance are my gifts that come through my natural, loving, heartfelt dreams that are coming true and through, and I am sharing them with all of you. And I love that there's the number 4 there too. When I was saying north, south, east, west, there we have it, ladies, gentlemen, your Venus. We are certainly coming to a time where things are in our own hands, and the beautiful dove that's soaring and bringing the message of peace, and yet another cross. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. It's like taking this beautiful chalice, you make beautiful sound with it, you speak beautiful truths with it, you resonate with such profound depth that you connect yourself with your celestial beingness as you ground yourself with the truth that sometimes in the human world things are not easy. and somehow isolated and lonely. And yet from that place, we are creating with our truth, because our truth is that we are never alone and lonely. We are always in the hands of Source. And Source is the north and south and east and west that guides me. And if I ever forget, there's always going to be a dove that comes and brings me back home. It's why I carry the flag of it, the mark of it, because the mark of it reminds me that Source is always with me, no matter where I am on my journey. And things are coming. They are coming quickly, but they are coming in a way that is grounded, not rushed. You don't need to rush for anybody. It may be one event and one thing, but that one thing, wow, is it profound? Is it everything? It is such an honor to witness you. Bless your beautiful light and journey.